Mr. Westmoreland.
Westmoreland.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And just to clarify a little bit about who's calling who a Republican company, I want to read from a December 13, 2006 letter from Callahan and Blaine to Ms. Pelosi, Mr. Waxman, Senator Dorgan, Senator Reid, Representative Chris Van Hollen. Nonetheless, as American citizens, we hereby petition to you to initiate, support, and continue the congressional investigations into war profiteering and specifically Blackwater's conduct. Now that there has been a shift in power in Congress, we are hopeful that your investigation, as well as the investigations by Senator Doran and Senator Waxman, will be taken seriously by these extremely Republican companies such as Blackwater's, who have been uncooperative to date, and that these investigations will be fruitful and meaningful. And Mr. Prince, you may recognize that name because I believe they also are the attorneys from some people who are suing you. Mr. Prince, first of all, let me give you a little background probably as to why you're here. There is a party in Congress that does not like companies who show a profit. If you're wealthy, they figure you should have paid more taxes or that you're a crooked businessman. They do not understand someone who is an entrepreneur and offers a valuable service that is above its competitions and that is based at a competitive price. They want to fight a war with no casualties. They exploit our children, whether it is with a plan that will socialize medicine in this country or the horrible situation when innocent children are victims of an act of war. They often have hearings such as this to bias lawsuits that their crony lawyer friends may be handling. There is no cost too high for them, for citizens to pay, citizens of this country, whether it is the price of personal integrity or more of their wealth, as long as it moves forward with the ultimate goal of redistribution of wealth of the successful for the takers of this world. They love to have their cake and eat it too, though. For instance, they think the Iraqi government is corrupt and inept, but yet they question you about taking one of your former employees out of the country with the government's permission. Another example, they say the military should be doing your job, yet they don't want additional troops sent to the theater. One more example, Mr. Prince, is they complain about what our military personnel makes, and then they complain about what you pay the same people that they complained about making so little. So you can see that there's some confusion. I also want to point out to you that 9 of the 22 members on this panel that voted that they agreed with MoveOn.org's attack on General Petraeus. Let me ask you, Mr. Prince, well, let me say some of Blackwater's critics have stated that the firing of personnel has been surprisingly frequent. Have you or your managers ever fired an employee for doing a good job?
Not that I know of, and
I don't think anybody does, do they? So if one of your employees was doing a bad job or not meeting your criteria, then those are some of the people that you got rid of, right?
If they don't hold to the standard, they have one decision to make: window or aisle.
And Mr. Prince, what kinds of professional backgrounds do most of your security personnel have?
All of our personnel working on the WPPS type contract come from the U.S. military or law enforcement community. They have a number of years of experience doing that kind of work, ranging from 5, 8 years up to 20 or 30 years of experience. They're discharged honorably. Most of them are decorated. They've gotten out of the military to choose to take another career path, and so we give them the ability to use those skills back again working for the U.S. government. And let me just say, we are not a partisan organization. That's not on the interview form when you come to work for Blackwater what party you affiliate with at all. We affiliate with America. And the idea that people call us mercenaries, we have Americans working for America, protecting Americans. And
I think you do a very good job.
And the Oxford Dictionary details, defines a mercenary as a professional soldier working for a foreign government, and Americans working for America is not it. Yep, we have a handful of we call them third country national folks from Latin America. They guard some gates and they guard some camps. They don't leave that area. They're static guards. Our PSD guys are Americans working for America.
Gentleman's time has expired. Mr. Braley.